be flying like a falcon. All white like a. In a minute, I'm back to the door. Girl, Lord, I got shots up. In a minute, can't waste no time. In a minute, can't waste no time. In a minute, I'm back to the door. Girl, Lord, I got shots up. Give me a minute, my time to stop. No Sacramento, but I'm shooting like box. Every day, stuck in the hot box.
Must be some misunderstanding. Man, it's one of the coldest field college jams ever. Man, salute to Genesis, man. Serious track, man. Serious track. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Diamond Princess, Kitty, Divine, Sweet Sunshine. Easy Money salute, man. Shout out to everybody coming through, man. We got to talk about some misunderstandings and what have you. We're going to get into the show, man. Sorry for the wait, you know what I'm saying? Been getting things together, been trying to figuring out how to keep things afloat. You did. Glad y'all could tune in, man. Shout out to everybody on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Man, shout out to everybody, man. I Got You Easy. That's one of my jams too right there. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into some topics. You know what I'm saying? Get into some updates on the news. Let's see what we got. Oh, man. There's a lot going on, man. Let's go to Tampa Bay. 28. We got 4 people killed, 13 injured when speeding car crash into Bradley's on 7th in Yorba City.
Police say 22-year-old Silas Sampson lost control of his car right here along 7th Avenue before crashing across the street into the patio of Bradley's, injuring over a dozen people.
This morning we had a tragic incident where at least 4 victims senselessly lost their lives and 11 others were injured as a result of a careless, reckless driver.
Witness video showing a regular Friday night in Ybor City taking a turn for the worse. Howard Hopkins was one of the lucky ones, having gone out for a cigar and pizza Friday night, and he was just a few feet away, but his car was not.
And I've never experienced anything where I've seen so many people get hit by a vehicle like that and hurt and killed.
Tampa police releasing new video Saturday afternoon showing what they say is 22-year-old Silas Sampson driving recklessly along I-275. When he got off, Florida Highway Patrol found him, but he sped away, leading FHP into a chase. Troopers tried a pit maneuver to stop him, but say he then turned onto busy 7th Avenue in Ybor City. They did not continue. Instead, police say FHP canceled their pursuit. And here you can see FHP slowing down as Sampson enters 7th Avenue. Now, we do want to warn you, this video is disturbing, but we do pause it before the collision because Sampson did not slow down.
But I've never seen anything like this before. Never.
Former Tampa Bay 28 reporter J.J. Burton was talking to a few people right next to Bradley's. He tells me he stepped off the side of the road to pick up his keys that he had just dropped. And when he did, he stepped right out of the way of the car.
I moved out to get the keys, and he just stepped right there, like literally that second. And as I'm coming up, I would have been in that place, and the car literally just hit him, and just drove him back.
3 people died at the scene. A 4th died in the hospital. 13 people also hurt, 11 of them being treated at the hospital. With Sampson being arrested, the families and locals alike all now sorting through the shock.
We thought it was just a normal, typical weekend in Ybor City.
I just want to say my thoughts and prayers out to the families, friends, and loved ones of the people that got hurt and killed, because they were not expecting that. They just came out to have a good time, and wish that would never have happened.
Sampson is scheduled to be in court Sunday morning at 11:30, so stick with Tampa Bay 28 for the latest updates. For now, in Ybor City, I'm Blake Phillips, Tampa Bay 28.
Oh yeah, it's a horrible, horrible situation, man. You know, people got to be way more careful out here these days, man. You got to look left, right, up, down. You know, ain't that right, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing today, player?
Yeah, top of it, man. You know, salute, man. Glad you could make it, man. You know, I sent the link out for everybody to, you know, attend the show, man. But you know, I guess you know, better late than never. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Make sure
Yeah,
everybody tuning in.
I just go ahead.
Oh no, I was just shouting out everybody tuning in, and I promised y'all last week that I will be having an update on the mishap of the Fillmore Slim situation. I don't know what that was about, man. So we're gonna get some detail into that event. You know what I mean? Because we were supposed to be doing some live streaming, supposed to be checking it out with some real players, and all this and that, man. I don't know what happened. We just gonna figure it out, man. Mac Johnson was there though, and he had some detail on the incident. Can you give us a can you enlighten us on the situation, man? Because I know you were supposed to be all in that, and what happened?
Okay, well, first of all, I want to give a shout out to all your fans and everybody that's tuning in to the show. I want to apologize to all your fans who all was waiting to see the event and everything of Fillmore Slim, but unfortunately it didn't turn out that way. So I just want to apologize on behalf of the Johnson family that we able to come through with that situation, because the deal that I had made with Fillmore Slim. So yeah, so I just wanted to get that out to let everybody know that the Johnson family apologize for that situation. So this is what's going on. Let me break it down to you. Now, I had a talk with Fillmore Slim for like over the last 30 days, and actually longer than that. And he had asked me and Sugar Baby to come out, to celebrate his birthday. He was going to have VIP. He supposed to have VIP table and, all this, royalty glamour situation, right? And his own drink. He told us that, we're going to have his whiskey and all this stuff, right? So, I made it my business by being his birthday to be there, make the Vegas, because a lot of players was hating on me. So they didn't want to tell me about the Vegas run. But anyway, so, we made it our business to support the royalty family. And I had a whole lot of stuff lined up for him. So when he came out here for his birthday, we'll be in the game. Now, keep in mind, me and Fillmore talked. And then when he got out here to Los Angeles, we talked more. I even went up to the room to go see him, but he wasn't there. We talked on the phone. Just constantly, he was like, yeah, I'm going to come do the interview and everything. We were supposed to have this interview on Fillmore. He said he was coming. He kept telling me he was coming. I met up there at the club with him. We shook hands. I supported him. We had this deal going on. So let me tell you this rundown. So once we get up to the Whiskey Go-Go, and Junior even know about this too. But once we get up there to the Whiskey Go-Go and everything, right, I knew it was already some bullshit, because they made everybody who was in the club exit the club again. They made everybody leave that club because of the fact that they wanted to recheck for ID. Okay, so they didn't check for ID. So I already knew something was up with that. So then once we get inside the club and everything, me and Sugar Baby, we mingling with everybody, we talking, and, I'm talking to players. I'm taking pictures with players and stuff, So when I get to Fillmore Slim, what I'm saying, he's sitting right there. he was doing something. But before I really approached Filmo, I wanted to see who this dude was that was talking all this madness over the phone when I was talking to Filmo. And one of the things I didn't like is how he was running off at his mouth. And I had to let him know, like, man, tone your voice down. You don't have to yell at me. We men. Filmo talking to me like, listen to my son, listen to my son. So I already knew right here, this was already heading towards the wrong direction. Right. So, like I said, once we got at the club, once we get to the club, I go around. Once I found out who Filmo's son was, I go around and introduce myself to him. So all that stuff he was woofing, then he didn't woof that night at the club. You feel me? So after that, I tell Filmo, okay, Filmo, you got to come back to the studio, so we could do this interview and everything like that. So he say, where's my gift? So me and Sugar Baby say, come back to the studio, you get your gift, right? So when I'm trying to talk to him, he gonna tell me he's busy, and I'm telling him, I'm doing business with you too. So I mean, okay? What do you want? What do you want? Now, why would you ask me what do I want, and you already know what it is? So I'm still not understanding this, right? So I come downstairs. It's about I had to be back at the studio by 8:00 because the camera crew and everything, everybody was waiting on me there. We had a cake for Filmo. We had a happy birthday set up, everything at the studio. I had a top model to interview him. I had $1,000 cash for Filmo Slim. And I had a cake for him. And my nephew brung a bottle reserve of wine, custom with a pimp picture on it that he's been doing his own thing for his ass bottles dealing with liquor. So 8:00 I'm here at the studio. 9:00 he don't show up. 10:00 Filmo Slim don't show up. I'm calling him. Nobody answer the phone. I'm calling Junior. I'm texting Junior. I'm texting Filmo. Nobody answer the phone. Before I left that club, I told Junior to make sure that Filmo Slim get to the studio. I really thought he had my back, but that buster didn't have my back. So I telling him, to make sure Filmo, come to the studio. He talking about talk to him. I'm like, okay. So then I tell Filmo already knew what's up. Then I tell Filmo Keisha, she was supposed to make sure he got here to the studio. Nobody made sure Filmo got to the studio. So at 11:00, I shut everything down. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Paid everybody. And I made a promise to you, champ, that we was going to do live. I'm really thinking it's going to go live. I don't think we're going to really do this. Like I said in Underbelly, they bamboozled me, man. So, so now my attitude is like, okay, I'm no longer part of the royalty. Family is no longer a part of the royalty. I'm not claiming the royalty family. First of all, your word is your bond as a man. And if we work a deal, I expect for you to follow up on that. Don't have me to do all this. I mean, I can't. It's not even about the money that I spent. And I ain't even caring about none of that. What I'm caring about that he should have been on his word and he should have called me. He didn't call me for 2 days. But then you want to call me on the third day. So I didn't pick up the phone. Why should I? I have nothing to say to you. So I'm cool on that. I am cool. And Junior ass, he just like a hoe. You know what I'm saying? He all on niggas nuts and shit, taking pictures and shit like he a player, but he's not a player. He claimed he a gangster. He ain't a gangster. How you a gangster and you let Gangsta Brown say, and I'm going to say it again, Junior, how you a gangster or how you claiming gangster, and Gangsta Brown said to me and you on the phone, if I fuck with Filmo Slim, and this is supposed to be somebody he looked up to, if I fuck with Filmo Slim, fuck you. He said, fuck you, fuck me, fuck anybody who fucks with Filmo Slim, and fuck Junior, and he's questionable too. Now, how can you let a nigga say something like that about your daddy? What kind of shit is that? But you a gangster. You didn't say nothing to him. So I had to tell gangster, man, you can't make me choose between you and Filmo Slim because I love both of y'all. So what Gangsta Brown do? He hang up the phone like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just like a bitch. And then when Junior called him back, he gonna say to Junior, yeah, call that bitch Keisha. I'm gonna tell that bitch Keisha too. Tell that bitch the same thing too. And he hung the phone up. What kind of shit is that though? I mean, I didn't know players, act like that, you know what I'm saying, on that whole level. You dig what I'm saying, man? But hey, that's just how they are. You feel me? And for Gangster to tell me some shit like that, I really looked up to Gangster. Once I found out how he really felt about Filmo Slim, he wasn't loyal or part of that royalty family, because a person who's loyal to their team is not going to backstab their people like that. And you got Gangsta Brown got all this footage on Filmo Slim and trying to cut him out. What kind of shit is that? So I don't want to fuck with Gangsta Brown because he's not loyal to the royalty family and he's not loyal to himself. Or the game. So I don't believe nothing he be talking about. And all that old footage, I wish him the best of luck at it and best of luck with it. You feel me? So, I can't deal with brothers and niggas like that. You feel me? I'm just not gonna do it. And for as Filmo, I'm cool on him. I'm cool on Filmo because you showed me that you just like the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a man that keep asking, where my gift, where my gift, where my gift, where my gift. Wait a minute, you royalty family. You shouldn't even be asking for no gift. If players should be bringing you gift. You claim you royalty family, but half of these niggas that's claiming royalty family didn't even show up. So what kind of respect do you got for that? And then that cake, I seen that cake on video. Come on, man. I went to Kentucky Fried Chicken today and got me some barbecue wings and some what is that? Mashed potatoes and gravy, some coleslaw and a biscuit. And guess what? Do you know KFC cake, chocolate cake, look way better than the cake that he had got for his birthday? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know they say it's the thought that count, but damn, you gonna buy two cakes the same? They look like Walmart cakes or Ralph cakes. Come on, man, this is supposed to be Filmo Slim. He ain't got a cake better than that. But I had a cake for him, custom made, way better than the cakes that they bought for him. You feel me? And then I see a video talking about, from Filmo Slim, somebody say, well, what you got for the players who didn't show up? Well, for those who didn't show up, this is what Filmo Slim say. For those who didn't show up, you want a pimp in town, you need to show up. Okay, well, guess what? A pimp was in town, right? Mr. Johnson and Mac showed up. But guess what? You didn't show up. So how can you tell somebody to show up for you and you don't show up for them? See, don't preach something that you're not going to follow. So I had to let it be known, as a Illuminati official member, that I am out of the royalty family and that I'm no longer going to mess with them for that anything that got to do with film, music, television, commercial, any of that. I'm cool on him on that. And any of the Illuminati official members, they is not going to mess with him or with him regarding any type of project. You know what I'm saying? So, and then everybody arguing about who gonna do the Filmo Slim story, who gonna do this, who gonna do that, and I got this, he under contract and this and that and this and that. See, I ain't got time for all that. That's what you call an unorganized organization. And that's what I mean by I walked away from it because I found out the truth about the Filmo Slim and the royalty family organization. There is no loyalty in the royalty family organization amongst them. And I do not want to be a part of that. The Johnson family has been very successful over years. I don't need to claim you. I'm doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? These cats may be well known, but guess what? Ain't nobody outdid me. I am the first Mac in the game that in award for best movie sound, like they say in the Mac. Motherfucker, can you buy that? So I don't care how many years accomplishment. It's about accomplishment. It's about capital. It's about it's about
I'm shocked everybody tuning in. Wow. 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 Man. I didn't know how that was going on. But we're gonna get into some more of it though. Are you back on, Mr. Johnson?
okay. So yeah, I'm cool on that, bro. And Junior, man, Junior's a straight liar. And when he come on, I'm gonna tell him he's a liar. Junior's a liar. His daddy call him a liar. Junior, he lies so much you don't know what to believe. His daddy said that he lied. He talking about he could bring people to his event. Couldn't even make that happen. You know what I'm saying? But he want a flow show and all these pictures like he this top player. He know everybody and all that stuff. Junior ain't got it like that. And I call myself trying to be cool with him, be nice to him and all that. He ain't got it like that. Junior is a nut dick rider. That's what he is. He all on Gangsta Brown nut. You know what I'm saying? He all on his nuts and on his penis. You feel me? Because all he post up is gangster, 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 gangster. You might as well go over there and hug up with him, spend the night with him, get chick in the room with him. You love him that much, you know, because I never seen another man advertise another man as much as he do, and he ain't got shit going for himself, you know, which he should be, but he don't. Like his daddy said, he been working at the men's shoe warehouse forever in the day. You know what I'm saying? How you doing that, nigga? You ain't got, and you ain't even went and got your mouth fixed yet, and you been working there for every day, and you ain't got no dental plan? Nigga, I ain't even got a job, but I got a dental plan. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, really, don't talk shit and think you all that, and you ain't. You feel me? So, you know, I can't hang around niggas like that, bro. You know, so that's why I don't talk to people. But when you renege on your deal and you supposed to be a man of your word, I'm gonna tell you, ain't nobody gonna mess with you. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you when you set up a deal with somebody and you a no-show. You will never get booked, or nobody will never want to do anything else with you again, or put anything together for you again. And then you chose to go to another club. I'm in Hollywood. I'm 2-3 blocks away from the Whiskey Go-Go. And you had to pass the studio to go to Inglewood. So, and you knew you was supposed to come here to the studio, come to the studio. That really made me, I'm going to tell you what it did to me. It really broke me down. I'm going to tell you straight up. It broke me down. It broke me down. I wasn't feeling well. I was depressed about the situation because this was a man, Filmo Slim was a man that I respect and looked up to and was very happy. I was going to get this interview for his birthday and everything. And he really let me down. You know what I'm saying? It was like a kid that was waiting on Santa Claus, even though there's no Santa Claus, but I ain't going to say that. But anyway, it's like a kid waiting on Santa Claus and Santa Claus don't show up. You know what I'm saying? So I really felt bad. I let down a lot of my people. I let down you, SendáRoni, your people. And I can't apologize enough. But I'm going to tell you right now, I am cool on the royalty family. Anybody else want to deal with them, that's cool. But nobody from Illuminati is going to deal with the royalty, Filmo Slim, and the royalty family. You feel me? Nobody for us as the Illuminati because we are loyal to the Illuminati and we are loyal to each other, that who all is a part of the Illuminati. And when you do somebody like this, and once one person gets it like that, everybody's going to get it like that. So that's not going to happen. So by me walking away from it, believe me, any Illuminati member that hears this broadcast right now, and from me putting it out on Facebook and all that, nobody's going to do anything with them cats because they are not responsible when it come down to making a deal. They're not responsible. They no shows. And I'm gonna make sure of that. And I'm a ranking member, and I'm not going to say what rank I'm with, but I am a high-ranking member of the organization. And my word is my word because Illuminati is loyal to me just like I'm loyal to them. So it is what it is. And Junior may not even come on tonight because he know the truth is the truth. But if he got anything to say, he would come on like a man and speak his piece and say what he got to say. And I'm going to say the same thing with Gangsta Brown. Like I told Gangsta Brown, if you listening, Gangsta Brown, I told you to give me a call. Man to man, we could talk on the phone, man to man. We don't need Junior on the phone. All that stuff you was hollering and yelling with Junior on the phone. Oh, I kill a motherfucker and this and that and whoop, whoop, whoop and that. Okay, well, hey, like I told you, hey, as you should, but get on the phone with me. Talk to me. Don't have Junior on the phone when you talk to me. Talk to me. Because when you talk to me, you ain't going to talk to me like that. Guarantee you. But anybody could flow show like that when another nigga on the line. So, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a man about mine. So be a man about yours. Gangsta Brown, you got my number? Call me. Junior, you got my number too. You got anything you want to say? Call me. I'm willing to listen. But when you get disrespectful, then everything's going to change. I'm a very humble person. I would have your back. I would look out for you. We could do business and all that. But when you backstab me, and I told Junior, do not do me. And he did me. So I'm cool on him too. And then when I'm dropping pictures and stuff regarding my movie, he want to drop picture after picture after picture. He want to do some hoe shit. Only hoes do that. So, like I said, if they got anything to say, holler at me. We on SendáRoni TV. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me. Or you could call my line. You know my line. But I ain't got time to be playing with kids, bro. So I would never, ever do business with the royalty family ever again. I'm not messing with Gangsta Brown, Filmo Slim, Junior, and any other of these other cats who are part of them. And nobody can't talk about nobody because they all act the same way. I learned everything about everybody that kept hollering this pimping stuff, this macking stuff, this and that. I done seen everybody true colors. Gangsta Brown true colors, Filmo Slim true colors, and a whole lot more other players true colors. And out of pocket, I'm gonna expose them too. Now, I'm not disrespecting Filmo Slim. I'm just letting it be known I'm cool on him. We can't do business. You feel me? And nobody from the Illuminati organization is going to do business with him either. And Gangsta Brown part of the royalty family, so ain't no business going on for him either. He going to keep saving up his old films and find a way to edit them together, and how he going to do it somehow and put it out some way. By the time Gangsta Brown dropped that movie, shit, the apocalypse going to be going down. So I don't know, man. So, man, you know what I'm saying, man? You know, so, hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas need to step their game up, man. I'm talking about like educational wise and business wise and be a real entrepreneur, man, and start some businesses and do something more productive instead of talking about where's my gift at and where's the bag at and pimp this and pimp that and posing all these pictures. Shit, if you're gonna pose up on a picture and shit, you know what I'm saying? Pose up with something that you accomplish. You know what I'm saying? For real. And then niggas running around here and Rolls Royces and shit. Man, y'all niggas ain't buying these Rolls Royces. Y'all renting these Rolls Royces. I know because my nephew rented a white one. So, I mean, you can't fool me in this game, man. Niggas ain't got money like that. Anybody could dress the part. Niggas ain't got money like that. But they want everybody to believe that. I know the real. Believe that. Now, it's only a cat that I know a cat that do own his Rolls Royce out here for sure. You feel me? And I ain't gonna even mention him, but he's in the movie. You feel me? So he in the movie Crown. You know what I'm saying? I talked to him today. You feel me? So, I mean, niggas can't fool me, man. I live in Los Angeles. I live in LA. So I know the truth. And I've been around certain niggas, so I know what's happening. But other than that, I'm cool. I'm cool on niggas, man. I am really cool. It's about the Johnson family. I'm not worried about nobody else no more. And Illuminati told me, don't worry about nobody else. And I did. And this is what happened. I got kicked in the ass for not obeying orders, what they told me not to do.
Man, it's a deep story, man. Like, you know, what was the phone call like? You know what I'm saying? When you was on the, well, you know, initially, I mean, like, before you go, okay, let's go before the phone call. Did you notice anything like out the ordinary before this? Like, did you know, was there any other events that happened where you seen a little, you know what I'm saying, you know, maybe like, okay, well, this, you know, any warning signs, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, my first warning sign was when I called Filmo Slim while he was at his room and we was talking about the Filmo Slim movie. And then old boy popped up on the phones from out of nowhere. Oh, you know, I kill a motherfucker. Everybody talking about they killing somebody. Oh, I kill a motherfucker. Yo, whoa. So, but I had to make him tone that voice down, man. You know, I've told him, you know, man, you got to calm your voice down, bro. You know, we men. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to yell at me. You feel me? So after, excuse me. So during that time of that conversation, Filmo like, what got him, he said something, Filmo like, listen to my son. I mean, why would you come at me like that? Oh, yeah, we got cash money. Cash money gonna do this and cash money gonna do that. Oh, I've been to Warner Brothers. Oh, I've been this, I've been there and this and that and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. And I had to tell him, I said, check this out, man. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for y'all. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for you if you ain't got the project complete. I said, man, first of all, you got to have your project already complete and ready to go. If you're looking for a deal, if you want the money you trying to get, you know, oh, and then, you know, we can put it in Sundance. I said, yeah, I got connection with that too. I mean, you know, we got to finish the movie. Then they talking about, oh, well, you could use the script. I told them I'm not using a script. It's going to be a whole new script. Man, I just want to be a taxi driver or something. This is what old boy said. Filmo Slim's son, other son said, oh, man, at least just make me a taxi driver. And then the other thing that tripped me out, you supposed to be a Mason. You supposed to be a Mason and you asking me, how could you be down with the Illuminati? What, I mean, where's the loyalty at in that?
So you saying
you asked
you? He asked you.
Go ahead.
He asked you to be down with the Illuminati.
He asked me, how can he be down? And he's a Mason.
A Mason.
A Mason. And I told him, I said, I can't talk about that over the phone. We never talked about it either, not even off the phone. First of all, you can't join the Illuminati. Illuminati has to come to you. You would know. You would know. But for you to be a Mason and ask me, can you join? How can you be down? Come on, man. You Mason. You wait a minute. You a Mason, right? You a Mason, and you part of the royalty family. You shouldn't be asking. Can you be down with the Illuminati? Because I know some Masons that got paid. So I don't know what they talking about. I don't know what he talking about.
Yeah, that's a hell of a step, man, from a Mason to Illuminati.
So you know, I'm like, I'm cool on them dudes, man. That right there, all that from the phone call, from talking to Philmo, from when he said, "Listen to my son," and then from that nigga talking, and then Gangsta Brown and Junior and then let me tell you this, even and then at the whiskey, Philmo act like he didn't even know us. He act like he didn't know me. He act like he didn't even know Sugar Baby. Junior did the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the cool part about it, guess what? Philmo Slim didn't have no VIP table. He didn't have no green room. He didn't even get paid for his show. And I called myself trying to be nice. You know, I was going to give him $500, but Sugar Baby said, give him another $5. So he would have had a rack. And we was giving him that. And Sugar Baby told me to give him $1,000 to make up because he didn't get paid for his show. So she wanted to just slide him a rack for him to put in his pocket since they didn't pay him up there just to make him feel better. So hey, you know, so he chose.
I did hear that they was treated. You know, it was it was some bad treatment going on at that event. I don't know what the scoop was. I heard it was a lot of bullshit treatment there. You know, did you feel it? You know, did you see anything out of the ordinary, like outside of them? You know, doing whatever you saying they was doing. Did you see anything else out of the ordinary in that establishment?
Well, only thing else I saw was sad faces. Because the place wasn't packed at all. The place wasn't packed. Place wasn't packed at all. When me and Sugar Baby was leaving, Pimpin' Young was just coming in, and it wasn't nobody really downstairs. It wasn't nobody downstairs really. You know what I'm saying? They had the door all wide open. The girl Keisha sitting at the door waiting on people to come with tickets and shit. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they was, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I think they all plotted this whole get down to not to show up. But all he did was screw himself. He screwed himself. So I don't have nothing to do with none of them. But I already knew it was gonna go wrong once that situation with him and his son from the first phone call, the way Philmo was talking. I tried to overlook that. And then when we got to the Whiskey Go-Go, how he treated me up there. So I had already knew from there. So from there, I was like, you know what? I'm cool. And then when they didn't show up, I was really cool. You know what I'm saying? And I felt that was really, really messed up. That was really, really messed up because I had something big for him and he let me down. So I don't want to hang with nobody who let me down. I know people get let down in life. I understand that. But when you talk to a person for months and months and months, and then when that day finally come, you act like you don't know them, then I can't deal with you. I can't hang with you. Like I said, I have a lot of respect for Filmo. Hey, I'm cool with him. I'm cool, but I'm not messing with him. I'm good. Because he's like, I hate to say it, he's like everybody else. And I found that out. He like everybody else. He like everybody else. Just like everybody else. And people need to know this. People need to know this. I mean, the truth is the truth. When you do business, you got to be a man of your word. People invest time and money and stuff to make things happen. And then when you bring other people aboard, and my word was bond with you, champ, about going live with this situation. So by me letting you down, that made me feel like my word wasn't bond. But it wasn't me. It was them.
Yeah. Yeah, man. A lot of people, hit me up about that footage and stuff. They they really want to know what went down. I said I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? All I could do is, go with the flow. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm.
And then all these people that claim they love Filmo, they didn't even show up. Why Gangsta Brown didn't show up? He should have showed up. He's part of the royalty family. He should have been at his birthday. That's 90. He 91. And you ain't there? What kind of shit is that? I know why he ain't there, because he never cared about Filmo like he claimed he did. Especially after he told me, fuck anybody who fucks with Filmo. You need to come down on my program and don't fuck with him. See, what the problem was, I was going to do that Filmo Slim story, and the budget was unlimited. So what they wanted to do is direct the money over to Gangsta Brown. Gangsta Brown want that money to go for his film instead of Filmo Slim film. See, but what Gangsta didn't know, if he would have been thinking, but see, this is what happened when you greedy. And he talk about, I kill a nigga, they greedy. Okay, well, let me let you know, greediness is coming from him. Because if he was smart, he would have stayed on the bandwagon and we could have did a double feature. He could have finished his shit. I would have shot the film Slim, and then we could have got a deal with a double feature. See, they didn't think about that. You know how much money we could have got for a double feature? And I already would have took their film to my people from Universal, and we could have went from there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, but that plan is out. They screwed themselves. And it's good for me too, because now after tonight, I don't have to worry about the headache no more. My pain gonna go away. I won't no longer stress anymore regarding this situation, because I done spoke my piece and I feel the way I feel, and I'm done with it, and I'm going about my business. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, I have nothing to say to them. I have nothing. I'm not dealing with them with anything, dealing with no projects, and I'm cool. And I wish them all the best of luck. And I'm gonna give them this old saying: see you at the top.
And man, man, I hate that situation went down like that. You know what I'm saying? I wish we all could just get along. But I wish we all could just get along, but I'm still tripping off that Mason want to be Illuminati, man. I guess motherfuckers want whatever you want. You can be whatever you want.
So, wow. Yeah, see, Junior marking out right now. He marking out. He listening. He watching. He marking out. That's why he ain't getting on here. He marking out because he know I got words for him. Because he know he was wrong. He knew he was wrong with the whole get down. And then I want to holler at him regarding this Facebook situation too. You know, posting like a hoe. Every time I post, you want to post behind me and throw up some other player pics. Nigga, if you gonna do that, nigga, show me something you doing. Don't show me everybody. Show me a picture with you standing in front of the Men's Warehouse. Post that. Post that. You know what I'm saying? Post a video of you selling suits. Show somebody that you've been productive. Instead of posting up everybody else and on everybody else nuts, post you at the Men's Warehouse. Show the world that you got a job. You're a player with a job, and you post up. You work at the Men's Warehouse. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not. Hey, at least you working. But show pictures of you at the Men's Warehouse. Show pictures of you selling suits. Advertise some of them suits and shoes you got, because majority of your outfits came from there. So you might as well go in and advertise it. Instead of
you saying that cowboy suit, that black leather cowboy suit came from the Men's Warehouse?
It probably did, man. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? It's no telling. Post it up. He been there for years. He should be the manager, the owner. He should have bought the building. You know, you want to post up all this other stuff. Post up some productive stuff on what you doing. Stop riding everybody else's nuts. You riding sugar-free nuts. You riding everybody else's nuts. You know what I'm saying? You want to jump in everybody's picture. Every picture you post, you in this, in that. Man, when you take pictures with people, man, it's supposed to be a privilege. It's a privilege to take a picture with someone, you know. But when you do it the way Junior doing it, it's like fuck, like what the hell's going on, man? Are you into men or something, or what? What's happening? And I don't care. And I said that if he got a problem, come on the show and correct me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you straight up. I'm just being straight up. All this shit Junior been talking was all bullshit. Show me something you doing. What you doing? Post something you doing. Instead of what everybody else is doing. He can't do that. And it ain't nothing, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with working at the Men's Warehouse. I know if I was working at the Men's Warehouse, shit, I'd be trying to bring more customers. I'd be like, check this out, chap. I got these new shoes up in here at the Men's Warehouse. They just came in, you know, they 50% off, 30% off. Chap, can you advertise these? Put my number up. Yeah, y'all, you know, my name Junior. You know, I work at the Men's Warehouse. You know, we got 50% off on these fake Crocs. We got 30% off on some suede shoes. We got 20% off a pleather. We got, you know, we got these suits where you buy two, you get one free. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying shit. Talk about that, bro. Put that out there. You know, it's players on here that does shop at the Men's Warehouse. I'm not knocking that. You get what you can get, what you can afford, you buy, you know, whatever. You know, at least a player able to go shopping. At least a player, you know, he been at the Men's Warehouse for decades. Advertise some of that shit so some of these players, you know, who got money in that caliber or range of cash could, you know, get with him, get some suits. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit. You know what I'm saying? They used to do that downtown. You know, David used to handle stuff like that. You know, you buy two suits, you get one free. You know what I'm saying? or whatever. He'll give you a deal, but he ain't working at the Men's Warehouse. David was working at a real suit place, and he was able to cut deal. See, David was working. David, my nigga David, shout out to David Fuller, you know what I'm saying? The ones who I was getting my suits and shit from, custom made and all that. David, he ran downtown. He ran Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? He ran majority of some of my gear came from David Fuller. He had downtown sold up, and the stores he was at and places and stuff, custom, man, he had it cracking. See, Junior don't have it like that. And he should. He should. He had been at like I said, the Men's Warehouse for decades. So he should be promoting suits and shoes and 2-for-1 sales and 30% off and 20 and 10 and 5. He ain't doing none of that. He really promote these other cats that probably got productive stuff going on. He's like a leech. He just hanging. You know what I'm saying? And nobody can't say shit about me because I got clothing lines. I got 3 clothing lines out. You know what I'm saying? I got singles out. I got albums out. I'm doing shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I got businesses too. You feel me? I get a bag. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But don't try to make it like I'm not like, you putting all these pictures up like I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? No, I just chose not to flaunt mine like everybody else do. Because if I floss, oh, believe me, niggas gonna be mad at me. They're gonna be mad at me if I floss. If I floss, oh, niggas gonna be mad at me because I can't be faded if I floss. But why floss? Why? I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? As an Illuminati member, I don't have to do that. You only see what I want you to see. You only hear what I want you to hear. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody but to one person, and that's to myself. My competition is me, not nobody else. But if niggas keep hanging around these suckers, they're going to get them every time. And in this game, you got to really open your eyes in this game because the nigga you may be kicking it with is not the nigga that's for you. No one could be trusted in this pimping game. I hate to say that. No one cannot be trusted unless they are really true and loyal to themselves in order for them to be loyal to you. And you still got to be cautious. So, order in the 16th court. Shit. I want to give a shout out to my little sister too. She's watching. My little sister watching. I turned her on to your show. She liked your show. She called me tonight. I was like, I thought you was going on. I said, I am. So the link in 20 minutes. So she's watching. Shout out to my little sister. Huh?
I said, no doubt, man. I appreciate the share, the like, share, and the subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, I really hate this situation. Happen like this, man. I was, I was counting on everything to, be, smooth and even Steven, man. But I guess it was some other plans involved. I mean, do you feel like this was in a coup attack, or do you feel this is just individuals, or do you feel like Phil Slim was like overpowered by other people? You know, what was the what, what did you
No, I
gather?
don't. No, I don't. No, I don't feel he was overpowered. No, I don't feel that. No, it's no excuse, bro. It's no excuse. He don't drink and he don't smoke. It's no excuse. He's 91. He said he had his senses and everything. It's no excuse, bro. It's just no excuse. And yeah, I feel this was an attack on me from Junior. I think. See, I'm gonna tell you what I think. Niggas been in Junior ear. Niggas was in Junior ear at No Cut's funeral about me. You understand? At that after.
We got the technical difficulties, man. Uh, Mac Johnson giving us full detail on his experience in Hollywood. I'm sure he'll be back and log again. We can have him with technical difficulty. Here he is.
You there?
Okay, we're back up. You back on.
So
Yeah, I think the last thing you were saying, you felt like this was an attack, but it was from Junior, though. You said.
yeah, I think this was an attack from Junior because of the fact see, all this time before No Cut funeral came up, we was cool. Everything was cool. You know, me and you and him was on a podcast almost every night. You know what I'm saying? You know, talking back and forth. We all been cool. And then once we went to that No Cut funeral, once he went to that after party, niggas done put all kind of shit in that nigga head. And then he came back acting totally different. Act like he didn't know us at Whiskey Go Go. And I wasn't the only one he act like he didn't know. It was another cat that said the same thing. He fell out laughing because I thought he was laughing at me. So I had to ask him like, hey, bro, what's your name, bro? And then he told me. And I said, yeah, I see you over here laughing because I had hollered Junior name. First dude hollered Junior name. Junior didn't answer. He hollered Junior name again. Junior didn't answer. And then I hollered Junior name. And he didn't answer. Then dude started laughing. So that's why I walked over to dude and was like, I said, bro, what's your name, bro? And he told me. And then I said, because I say you laughing. He said, yeah, that nigga act like he don't know nobody. That's what he tell me. I said, yeah, I know, huh? So me and him started getting into. I took a picture with the dude. Me and him, he was supposed to came too. But see, everybody thought Fillmore was going to come back to the studio. And I had selective people coming. Eugene was supposed to come, you know, and Sonny Green. I have selective people so we could celebrate his shit. Right. You know, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I think Junior has something to do with this situation because if he was my buddy, my partner, my friend, someone that, you know, he looked out for me, you know what I'm saying? For Underbelly, but I called him and told him, I said, man, I want to get on there, man, because I got to speak my piece. So niggas dogged him out to try to, for the number. He couldn't get it, but somehow the connection wind up happening and we wind up making it down there. So I thought from there, me and Junior, you know, because remember I told you a while back, me and Junior went through this situation where that nigga disappeared on me before. I just couldn't remember why. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm understanding. But I think Junior has something to do with that because them niggas was in their ear. And then they didn't like, you know, these cats didn't like the idea that I was the one that hooked up the situation with No Cuts service. See, my name rings a bell. But at the same time, I got haters who don't like me because of the things that I do from my success and progress of things that I got going on. But that's not my fault. Every man is responsible for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you had many years, just like I had many years to accomplish things. It's just unfortunately that I just walked away with a shooby dooby because I knew what I was doing, because I made my plan to make it that way. And this is one of the reasons why I think all this shit's going on, because a lot of these cats ain't got no shooby doobies. They ain't got no bras. Some of them ain't even got a square bra that they can even just lay up with just from being a part of the game. So you know what niggas is doing? Niggas is playing niggas. Pimps is playing pimps. Hey, what's up, pimpin'? Hey, what's happening? You got a gift for me? Hey, what's up, pimpin'? What's happening, man? Hey, man, drop 300 in the box, man. Hey, man, what's happening, pimpin'? Hey, man, I'm gonna give you a free fur coat. Wherever happened to where the women buys the coat or you know, I mean, what's up? I mean, like, really? So I mean, like, what's really going on? Because the women ain't even in the play in the pimping game. Where they at? Where are the women that's a part of the game? At Filmo Slim party, man, it was only, I'm gonna tell you how many women was at that party when I was there. Upstairs, maybe 4 out of all them players, and the ones that was up there was with cats that wasn't even players. They was like sugar daddies, you know, look, you know, stuff like that. That's dressed playerish. You know what I'm saying? And renegade faggot hoes walking around and shit like that. But other than that, it wasn't not no real renegades. I'm just gonna say like older women that's, you know, that's looking for one of these old players that's dressed sharp that they could go in their pockets. Because old girl was all on Filmo, just all on him. Had his hand shaking her booty. Filmo leaning all back, you know, enjoying. Okay, yeah, you supposed to have a nice time, but the bitch didn't even drop you an envelope. But you asked me where my gift at. You feel me? Come on, man.
So that's why you say the P's playing P's, because ain't no women in the
Ain't no women. Ain't no women. Come on. All these pictures drop, but no women. No women. Come on, man. No woman. Come on. Not one. Not one. Junior ain't took no pictures with no one. Only picture he took a picture with a woman was his cousin and Keisha. And the girl talking about Junior could sing. He cannot sing. I heard him do karaoke from a video. He cannot sing, bro. So I don't know why they keep lying to him. I didn't heard him sing one of them old songs. He cannot sing. Not to me. I'm a singer. He cannot sing. I can sing. He can't sing. I'm a cat with a lot of traits, bro. I could do a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's the deal? What's going down? What's going down? What's the deal?
What's up with the show, you love?
SendáRoni, what's going down with you, G?
Slow motion, man. You know, getting into this film birthday party fiasco that went down. You know what I mean? What's been happening with you, brother?
Man, you know, same shit, different toilet paper. I can't complain, bro. Life get any better, I'ma think it's a setup. I bullshit you not.
Hey, man, that's a good thing, Jack.
For real.
I bullshit. Real tough. I promise you.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I'm coming over and fuck with y'all though. I ain't mean to interrupt you, G. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't know what y'all was on though, man. Let me know what you was on, G. I heard you up here talking and shit.
No, it's all good, bro. You know, welcome to the family, bro. You know what I'm saying? You didn't interrupt me. We were just basically talking about, I was just letting my boy SendáRoni know that the situation that happened at the Fillmore Slim party, man. You dig what I'm saying about a no-show. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah.
So
So what?
it's no disrespect to him. It's just the fact that when you make a deal with a person, and you put all this money and shit involved. Like I said, it ain't even about the money. It's about being a man and a principle of your word.
Nah, facts. Overstood. I hear you, G. Real talk. So niggas. So basically, niggas putting shit together and ain't coming through, or niggas trying to put shit together but ain't pulling up.
Right. A nigga did put some shit together and they didn't pull up. They passed it up.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of these niggas be scared though. I promise you, I think that be the whole thing. Some of these niggas be scared.
Scared of what, man? Come on, we players, man. If we players and I fuck with you, what you scared of me for? If you knowing and me and you talk months and shit like that, and we had a plan, what is there to be scared of? We players. Players shouldn't be scared of players. Players supposed to gang with one another. You feel me?
It's not you, G. It's probably them. They probably got flaws and shit. So you know what I'm saying? When they get around a real nigga, shit, they get to thinking about they flaws and shit they got because they see how we, hold up, and they see how we rocking, and some niggas be want to be like us and they be seeing they flaws in they self. That I'm telling you, you just gotta. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about though, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
some of these niggas.
I get you on that. That makes sense.
yeah, that does make sense. I understand that for sure. I understand too. And I agree with you on that, bro. I agree with you. Maybe that's what it was too. Maybe they were just intimidated that fact that I was able to have that for him and he was scared to show up on that.
Yeah. And I think it's more, it's more with him. It's nothing to do with you. It's more about these niggas being scared, dog. I don't know what
Right.
it is about. Hey, look, bro, if that's like me going to go hit a lick for $200. If I go hit this lick for $200 and this motherfucker try to rob me, man, I'm gonna give him the $200. All I'm saying is you ain't gotta bring me to you to rob me for this $200, nigga. You can call me and ask me for the $200, and I'm gonna tell you just give me 225. You don't tell me just if you need $200, I'm gonna give you the $200. Just give me 225. You don't tell me. That's all I'm saying, G. So
Right.
you gotta
Right.
understand, bro. Some of these niggas be trying to finesse a real nigga, and when they see the plan don't go, that's why niggas don't show, cause they plan ain't going.
Mm-hmm.
They be thinking they smart and they fly and shit, but nigga, you can't hit no lick on a real nigga.
That
So
part. That part.
and that shit be crazy because a nigga be trying to do good business. You know what I'm telling? Nigga be trying to do good business, and niggas don't even be want to do business. They be playing.
That
Niggas don't even got nobody niggas don't even got no money to buy drugs, but they want to talk about buying drugs.
that part. That part, bro. That part. That's real talk. That's real talk.
I look. I'm just telling. I took my little homie to the hood and shit. We watching cars and shit. We coming through on some positivity shit. But nigga, little homie wasn't worrying about washing cars. Little homie was trying to sell dope that we didn't have.
Mm, mm. Wow. So you didn't want to do it. Did you stay watch cars, or you cut him loose, or what? You there?
Yeah, I think he had a. I think his.
SendáRoni, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I think his mic
Champ.
froze or something. Yeah, can you hear me?
Unless it's Internet. Nah, everything's working. Everything's off. I don't know what happened. Champ.
All right, yeah, man. We had a little technical difficulty. Salute to everybody tuning in. We're gonna get back to regular schedule programming. It's a wild episode. Okay, you back on. I think you on mute right now, Johnson. Okay, we can't hear you. But we can see you. There you go. There you go. Johnson, you there? Pardon the interruptions. Okay. I can hear you now.
You can hear me now? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah, man. You say you can hear me, right? Yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So you think it was all a big so you think it was all a big setup, huh?
Yeah, man, because I think Junior could have made it happen for us, man. He could have made it happen for you, and he could have made it happen for me. Junior was supposed to be a part of you and me, of our crew. It's supposed to be us three, and us three supposed to have each other back. You know what I'm saying? And Junior knew about this. He knew about this. And for it not to go down and for him not to bring it to the show, that let me know he was against it.
That's heavy.
So.
That's some heavy shit.
And ain't Junior a part of your show too?
When he pops up,
Well, he introduced me to you, and all three of us wound up and all three of us supposed to have a bond. We're supposed to been looking out for one another. He know you got the podcast. He know I got the connections on me doing. I could bring shit. He was a part of this. And for him to let me down and let you down, I felt betrayed. He betrayed us. And now I see where it came from. Now I see where it came from. So.
Some heavy shit, man. Nobody saw that coming. You know what I'm saying? Nobody saw that coming to that degree. Gotta be some other players involved or something, man. It's hard to believe, all that happened in one night like that.
Like I said, every man is responsible for themselves. Junior should have made it happen. Keisha should have made sure he got here too, because I talked to her too as well. And Philmo should have made sure he got here. And he kept telling me, I'm coming. And I thought I could trust him. I told him, I said, man, I got to be at the studio by 8 because the camera crew and everybody going to meet me there.
Soon as you're done, you gonna slide through, right? Yeah. Okay. 11 o'clock, man. I shut everything down, bro. He didn't show up. So me and Sugar Baby ate that cake. We drank that wine, that champagne. I mean, that wine was wine, right? We drank that wine.
It was.
And I'm still sitting on that cash. I just put it up. I just put it back up. I just put it right back up.
So you think Junior got something to do with this, huh?
He have to, man. He have to, because I've been telling him throughout the whole go-go while I was there, man. Make sure Filmo come. He keep telling me, talk to him. I kept telling Junior, I'll talk to your daddy. I'll talk to your daddy. If I already talked to your daddy and I'm telling you to make it happen, why you ain't making it happen, nigga? And he already knew. But you didn't have a problem standing up taking pictures here with here and here, but you can stand up with me and take a picture because you too busy thinking about what everybody else said in your ear about me. You know what I'm saying? If he stopped riding everybody else's nuts, he'd be able to get his mouth fixed. Oh yeah, that's royalty. Shouldn't be no problem getting his mouth fixed. Shit. You know how long it's been since I did Underbelly? And I asked him, man, when you gonna get your mouth fixed so we could go back to Underbelly? Oh man, I'm waiting. Like his daddy said, he always trying to figure some shit out. If he ain't figured it out by now, he ain't gonna never figure it out. That came from his daddy. You can't get mad at me for repeating what your father said about you.
What else is daddy? What else is daddy saying?
Man, his daddy said a lot of shit about him, man. His daddy, his own father clowned him. Philmo Slim clowned him. Clowned his son, Junior. C-Mac, a.k.a. C-Mac. I don't know why he even using the name C-Mac. He not a Mac. And I know C stands for Clarence because I know it don't stand for Crippin. You feel me? I'm gonna tell it like it is. Shit. Get on here and correct me and let me know I'm wrong. But see, he ain't gonna come on tonight. Believe me, he's listening. I know he's listening. He ain't gonna come on tonight. If he do, it's gonna surprise me. But he know if he comes on here tonight, he gonna catch it. He gonna catch it from me. He know he gonna catch it. And we can still make that plan to go into the ring if he want to. So, you know, I'm tired of playing. I'm busting niggas out. I'm tired of playing. Just simple as that. It is what it is. Don't play me. I'm not stupid. I know this game. I know the ins and outs of it. You can't play me. And they didn't think I was gonna see through this shit. So since y'all tried to play me, I made sure that nobody played with y'all. And believe me, ain't nobody from Illuminati is going to touch the royalty family. It's going to do anything for Philmo Slim royalty family. If somebody do something for him, it's probably be a cat from around the corner with a camera or somebody they know. But I guarantee you, it won't be nobody from the Illuminati organization that's going to touch any of their projects. I guarantee you that. It won't be no big productions or none of that. I guarantee you that. So go ahead.
So I was gonna ask you, so what was the phone call with Gangsta Brown like? You know, did you guys ever talk like on a one-on-one, or was it just all a three-way?
It was a three-way. Me, Gangster, and Junior. It was a three-way call, and that's when Gangster started talking that mess. But then when he hung up the phone like a girl, I told Junior, I had to tell Junior, tell Gangsta Brown to hit me up one-on-one. Let's me and him talk without you on the phone. I ain't heard nothing from Gangsta Brown since. Nothing. Or Junior. And I'm disappointed in Gangsta. Gangsta should have hollered at me for real. I really thought he was I really thought he would be that stumped down. I really thought that. But after he showed me that he wasn't loyal to Filmo Slim, and he said, fuck Filmo Slim. He said, fuck Filmo Slim and fuck anybody who fucked with Filmo Slim. That came from Gangsta Brown. Because Filmo Slim said that Gangsta Brown didn't have no contract on him and he could do what he wanted to do. See, that's when the real came out. And it wasn't no loyalty. Man, can't be a part of no royalty family like that. And niggas are sneaking like that. For Gangsta Brown to say what he said about fuck Filmo Slim, and fuck anybody who fucks with Filmo Slim, and fuck Junior, and he's questionable too. And Junior didn't say nothing. Gangsta Brown marked him out. He didn't say nothing. You didn't stand up for your father, your daddy. You don't like your daddy that much? Where you couldn't stand up, but you want to post up on Facebook, oh, niggas taking pictures with niggas want to take pictures with my daddy, but where the president's at? What? What? You didn't tell Gangsta Brown that. Gangsta Brown got clips, pictures, and everything else. Tell him that, what you telling everybody else. See, Junior is fake. He fake. You putting shit out there about other players, but you ain't telling the real how Gangsta Brown said, fuck your daddy, and you ain't said nothing. What man will allow, matter of fact, let me take that. I'm going to say it like this. What thug, because he claiming he a gangster, what thug would allow that? Rather, if you a thug or gangster, now won't no man allow that, man. Talk about your daddy like that, and your daddy well known, and you still fucking with that nigga, and this nigga tell you on the phone, fuck you and your daddy, and fuck anybody he fucks with, and you talking about this nigga is your brother, and you just posted up a picture today? Talk about this your brother, he's a real this and that. Man, get the fuck out of here. And today must be a hell of a day because my pops called me today. And my pops is a real one in the gang that used to be in the gang. Well known. So, and Gangsta Brown know him too. And Filmo. So, I'm cool on that, man. I'm cool. So Junior can't say anything that come out of Junior mouth ain't even real. Because until you check Gangsta Brown for what he said to you And about your daddy, nigga, you obsolete to me. Ain't nothing I will believe. And Junior, if you're listening, it'll be nothing I will believe you will say until you check Gangsta Brown for what he said about your father. And your brother too, the one that talking about, oh, I kill a nigga. Tell that nigga to tell him to tell that to Gangsta Brown, the one that is a Mason, that he's a Mason and he wants to be Illuminati. Tell him, the Mason guy, to call Gangsta Brown and check Gangsta for saying fuck your daddy. Cause you told me, Mason man, on the phone that you would kill anybody who fucks your daddy or whatever. Right? And I told you the same thing I told Gangsta. As you should. So call Gangsta Brown and tell Gangsta Brown, check Gangsta Brown for saying fuck your daddy and fuck anybody that Filmo fucks with. Let me see you stand tall on that. Y'all niggas do all that talking that bullshit on the phone. But when it come down in person, it's a whole nother story. So let me see Junior and Mason Man call Gangsta. And let me see if Gangsta gonna deny what he said. Now this is where it really gonna go down at. Let me hear it. Yeah, let's see who step up to the plate on that one. Let's see if Gangsta Brown get that phone call. I bet you Gangsta Brown call me then. Yeah, I'm letting you know. You said what you said, so let them niggas know what you said. You hard like that, you gangster, so let them know what you said. Don't tell me. You tell Junior, cause Junior is a mark. He ain't gonna say nothing to you. Let Filmo know what you said. Let the Mason man know what you said. Since everybody yelling that they killers, let me see how y'all handle that situation among each other and y'all royalty family. Let's see how that work out. And you can't get mad at me because y'all not loyal to each other. So let me see how y'all work that one out. And the Johnson family ain't got nothing to do with it. That's among y'all. I don't want to be a part of that. But I want to see how that situation going to turn out with Gangsta saying fuck Filmo Slim and anybody he fucks with. And fuck Junior too. He's questionable. I want to see how they going to handle that situation amongst each other. Let's see how loyal everybody is. Let's see how gangster they are as they keep yelling, talking about they gonna kill people and shit, or they yelling Gangsta Brown say he'll kill a nigga who greedy, and Mason Man talking about he'll kill anybody who fucks over his father or whatever. Okay, well, there go the two right there. Let's see how y'all handle that situation. Cause I don't have that problem. They do. Until that time, nobody ain't got nothing to say to me until them niggas check each other. Once they do that, then you can holler at a Mac. Till the meantime, I ain't gonna believe nothing nobody say. I don't give a fuck how many motherfucking films, excuse my language, I don't give a fuck how many motherfucking films niggas didn't drop and they got old classics. I want to see how you handle that situation amongst that family. I can't wait to hear this. Because I know Junior ain't going to step up to the plate. I know he ain't. Come on here tonight. Prove me that I'm wrong. Come on, SendáRoni tonight. You know what I'm saying? Clarence. And let's put Gangsta Brown online tonight. Clarence, since you always calling him. So call him up. Come on right now, because you listening. And you and Gangsta, I know Gangsta probably listening too. Won't both of y'all come on as men and let's talk about this? Let's end this shit tonight and get it over with. Because after tonight, I ain't talking about it no more. I don't want to hear nothing nobody got to say from Gangster or Clarence Slim. We can resolve all this right now at 12:45 Los Angeles time. And if you don't come on tonight and speak your piece, Clarence, I ain't got nothing to say to you, period. And Gangsta Brown, if you don't come on tonight with Clarence, because y'all always on the phone with one another, if you don't come on tonight and holler at me tonight, I ain't got nothing to say to you either. I ain't gonna believe nothing you say, not even none of them films. I don't care how many of them clips you throw together. I ain't gonna believe none of it. Because anybody could stand by a car and take a picture of it and say it's theirs. So I'm not going to believe nothing until y'all come on tonight and we're going to talk about this. We're going to clear this up. If you don't come on tonight, I ain't got nothing to say to Junior or Gangster. And I still don't anyway. Don't try to holler at me on the back end, because on the back end, it ain't going to happen. Because if you approach me on the back end, we're going to have problems. So I'm just telling you right now. So if you can't talk to me now, men to men, us as men, don't try to holler at me later. Don't call my line. I don't care about none of that. And don't put your foot where your mouth is, because I'll find you in LA. Believe that. So I'm just saying. So Junior got an opportunity tonight to speak his piece. Gangsta Brown got an opportunity tonight to speak his piece. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody, everybody busy and all that, because I wouldn't be surprised right now. Clarence is on the phone with Gangsta Brown right now. He called Gangster up more than he called a bitch. Oh, I forgot. He ain't got a bitch to call. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Look at all the pictures. Ain't not one hole in any of those flicks. So where the money coming from? It ain't from no women. Everybody trying to figure out how to scheme everybody. And I know it's like that.
See some scheming going on.
Scheming. So, man, like I said, ain't nobody coming on. Ain't nobody gonna come on. They ain't gonna come on because we're gonna pull that whole card. I'm gonna pull that whole card. Yeah.
That's crazy. You know, that's a wild scenario, man. All that happening, man. You know, it's a wild situation, man.
And it's sad. Yeah, it's sad, bro. It's really sad that it had to turn out this way. You know what I'm saying? It's really sad.
So so you think it started around No Cut funeral time all the way up to now, or you think it might be before?
Yep. I think Junior plays a part of it. He may say he don't, but I believe he do. And then once Filmo started acting the way he was acting when I talked to him, I already knew it was gonna go down that path because it happened 2 times, and I wasn't finna let him, holler at me like that. But I caught myself giving him being nice, and then when he didn't show up, that let me know he didn't give a fuck about me. And like I said, every man is responsible for themselves. And Filmo should have made sure he got here himself and Junior should have made sure he was here. Come on. And he called me, and Filmo called me his godson. Come on, man. Don't claim me as your godson no more, because I'm not. I'm nobody's godson but my own family. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm cool. Like I said, it's about the Johnson family. That's what it's about. And I'm not trying to prove nothing to anybody. I'm not trying to prove anything to nobody. I'm speaking my piece. I'm speaking how I feel because it really fucked me up. It did. I'm not going to lie. It really messed me up. It messed me up. It messed me up for Filmo to do me like that. I made Filmo Slim 2 pimp cups. I made his first one. I got a picture of that one. He broke it on a plane. I just made him another one, I think 2 months ago. Sent it out to him, to his house. Another one that says 91 years old, 91 years young, and something else on the front. And I made it his favorite color and all that. And I made it classy, different from any Chablis that anybody ever made. And he loved it. And then you stand me up like a hoe? Nah. All that I did for you, and you dogged me out. So you showed me what you only cared about. You didn't care about how I felt. You didn't care about what I did. You led me on that whole time. The whole time. So I'm cool now. I'm cool.
Sheesh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. It's a bad break, man. I never would have thought it would have got all the way there, man. But the game just ain't what it was, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
Business just ain't what it was. You know what I'm saying? Business ain't what it's what it's cracked up to be no more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You never know what the scenario or the angle may be, but
Right. Like I said, it's no disrespect to Filmo Slim.
Right. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to him. None of that. I'm just cool on him. I would never do business with him.
Yeah, because per se, do you think he even do you think he knew to go to the studio? Do you think somebody was leading him away from the studio? What you think about that?
He knew. Come on, man. That's all, champ. That's all we've been talking about. All day, all week, months. We talked about this months ago, before his birthday, but the day of, the whole week, and the day of. He knew all day. I talked to Filmo that whole day, the day, even the day till it led up to his show. That was the purpose of me going up there. He wanted me to meet him up there earlier at 4, but I couldn't because I had to get the studio together. I had to get everything together for him to surprise him. I was really looking forward to doing this interview with Filmo Slim and whoever he had with him and Green. Actually, I was going to interview him and Green together, you know. And Filmo was supposed to show his cake and his bottle and that $1,000 live on your show. That was a surprise to you, champ, because you the one came at me with like, you know, slide him some money. You even looked out. You were like, slide him some, you know, slide him some. I think you said purple, green, or something. You said slide him some. So I decided to give him 5.
Yeah,
And then Sugar Baby
shot him some blues. Some blue.
Yeah, blue. That's exactly what you said. You said slide him some blues. So, because I wasn't gonna do it, but you said slide him some blues. So I did that because of you. And then Sugar Baby said, give him another 5 because he ain't getting paid up there. And I asked Sugar Baby, are you sure you want to do this? She was like, yeah, because he ain't getting paid up there. So this will be cool on there. I said, okay. So I put another 5 in the envelope. And then the game was he was supposed to count that money live along with the cake in the bottle on doing an interview on your show. That's the way it was supposed to be, what supposed to have went down. But it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey man, you know, so I excuse me. I don't know, man. No more. Like I said, I should have listened. I should have listened to Illuminati because that was.
Man, we had a packed house, man. We had a packed house up here. You know, a lot of people.
I apologize, bro. I apologize to you, and I apologize to your fans. I felt the same way. And you know what I'm saying? It broke me, like I said, it broke me so bad. I ain't talking about money. I'm talking about it broke me down so bad where I wasn't feeling good. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep at night. Chest hurting.
No doubt, man, baby. Yeah,
All
clearly.
that, bro.
Oh, no doubt. Let me tell you. Yeah. You know, you put somebody on a thing, don't go out, not just the way it was planned, but when you find out, you know, you believe it was an inside job, man, that'll hurt everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I really thought that Junior had my back, bro. I really thought this man. See, Junior was talking all that shit on the phone. Oh, I'm not going. Oh, I'm not finna do this. Oh, I'm tired of this shit. Oh, I'm that. Oh, I'm this. But this nigga was up here doing all kind of shit, the opposite from the shit he was talking about. So now I believe everything his daddy said about him. You know, but I wish I wish Phil Mo Slim the best of luck and what he do. But like I said, I'm cool on him. And like I said, it's no disrespect to him at all. No disrespect to the OG. You know, I take my hat off to him the way he, survived in the game and still here today. But his word is no good though. When it come down to business. At least that's what I experienced.
Yeah, man. Man, that's definitely something, man. I don't know where them guys at. I know we got a lot of bushwashers out there. You know, people definitely tuned in, man, seeing everything happening. I don't know where them guys at. I know they got the link. Uh,
You ain't gonna hear from them. You ain't gonna hear from them. You ain't gonna hear from them. You ain't gonna hear from them because you're talking to me, and they know everything I'm saying is true. Cause they know because I was there. Can nobody come on here and tell me nothing different? Nothing. That's why Junior ain't coming on here about that situation what Gangsta Brown said. You see what I'm saying? He ain't coming on here saying nothing. And it should be no excuse for this whole get down. None. Because everybody knew about it. At least the main people. Yep.
yeah, man. That sounds like a horrible scene, man. All them pictures been floating around. So you saying every time you post a picture, he posting a picture trying to outmatch your picture? Is that what's going on?
Yep. And then putting little stuff up there like uh like oh they well known or these some real players or this is just stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting up the suit outlet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Shit. I really hate to get on Junior like this, but Junior need to learn. He does. He need to stop playing and faking. And stop trying to be like. See, Junior. I think he want to be a Mac so bad. Like he said, he promised his mama that he would never be a pimp. But then, why you trying to act like it? Why you trying to act like you a pimp? Why you trying to act like you this Mac? And then you riding off your daddy because Junior's a nobody. Don't nobody really respect Junior. Junior throw himself in pictures. Don't nobody really respect Junior. They just know his name. his respect. His daddy get the respect. He don't. Anytime, I mean, you had a broad with money and you couldn't even hold on to it. Something is wrong. You deserve to stay out at the shoe warehouse or the suit warehouse. What is it called? The men's warehouse. You deserve to stay there because of the fact of you couldn't handle that woman with the money. How you lose that? A rich woman. Your daddy Filmo told me he had a rich broad and he lost it. So he deserved to work where he at. I ain't knocking him for having a job. But hey, don't act like something you're not. It's cool he got a job. It's cool. I take my hat off to him. I'm not knocking him from working. But don't act like something you're not.
Yes, with a F for the ones in the comments with a F, yeah. But I was talking to the comment section here, but man, you know, all this time being together, man, did you ever see this coming?
Nope, not at all.
It's a wild deal, man. It's a wild deal. You know, I thought you guys, had a good tight relationship, man. I never would have thought it would have been some kind of, ulterior motive or something. You know what I mean?
I thought too, man. I thought the same thing, bro. I thought we had a good relationship too. And I looked out for Filmo on those cups because he said Filmo told me he didn't want to get a cup from Debbie. He wanted it from me.
Mm-hmm. You didn't say why, did he?
Say why about what?
What
No,
what?
he didn't no, he didn't say why. He never told me why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's a hell of a story right there, man. That is one hell of a story. One of those you had to be there to see it, type of deals, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, it didn't really make no sense, bro. It didn't make no sense. And then you want to try to reach out to me later for what? It's nothing to talk about. Money already been spent. You know what I'm saying? I told you, people came from Victorville, bro, to see this man and I mean, that shit really hurt, bro. I mean, it really fucked me up. Excuse my language to everybody. It really messed me up. It messed me up, bro. And I never ever want to feel like that again. So, and like I said, it's my fault. It's my fault. I don't blame Filmo. I don't blame Filmo. I don't blame Junior. I don't blame none of them, bro. It's my fault. It's my fault because I should have listened. I should have listened to what the organization said to me. They told me, and they told me. And I disobeyed the order. And this is what happens when you don't listen. So I feel like, straight up, I deserve what I got. I deserve what I got.
Yeah, you can't never feel like that, you know.
I have to say it like that, bro, because I was warned. I was warned when I first joined. I was warned when I first joined not to do this, not to do this for anybody. They told us why, everything. I should have listened, bro. See, it's just like when my mother told me, makes you rest in peace. When I was leaving school in junior high, she told me, I see every day I used to walk through this alley, me and a couple of other friends. And my mother told me, stop walking through that alley because one day somebody going to be at the other end of that alley waiting for you. Hard-headed, didn't listen to my mother, walked through that alley, me and a few cats, and Lord behold, at the end of that alley, some niggas was waiting on us with a sawed-off shotgun. And we all had to do it first. And I wind up hiding up under the car, and the nigga walked right past the car with the gun, shotgun in his hand. If that nigga would have saw me up under that car, champ, I would not be talking to you right now today. I ain't gonna even tell you what school I was at. I ain't gonna even mention it. And I was hanging with a cat that was part of that gang. It was part of that gang that was walking through the alley with me. I wasn't banging at that time, none of that. But my mother warned me, and I didn't listen. And when I came back, I told my mother what happened, and she told me that's what happened to. She said a soft head, a hard head make a soft ass. Something she said, something like that, and she told me that's what I get. So that's the same thing Illuminati told us too. Don't worry about everybody else. Worry about yourself. And they told us why. And that's what happens when you worry about everybody else. This is what you get. And I disobeyed the order. And I'm just going to tell you straight up. It is what it is. I should have listened. But nah, I call myself being nice, humble, trying to look out for somebody that I really looked up to, that I thought and I was happy to meet. And I've been knowing, you know, I was hanging with Fillmore in Cleveland and shit like that. All that, man. I'm talking about, we go way back, bro. And then for this to happen to me, that's what I get, bro. So I have to look at it that way because I was already warned at the beginning since I had joined the Illuminati. That was one of the rules, and I broke it. And I should have listened, so I have to say it that way. I deserved it. Because I didn't listen. Trying to be nice. So I got spanked, and I'll never ever do it again. And when I got spanked for it, it broke me down. It really broke me down. And this, and that's what needed to be avoided. But unfortunately, like I said, I disobeyed the order, so it is what it is, champ. You know, I could work with people, but I can't do shit for people. So Now I'm not doing nothing for nobody. I'm like you on that edge.
Mm. Yeah, that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
That type of shit will make you go there. I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So to keep myself from stressing out, and I never want to feel this way again, champ. I'm telling you, this hurt me so bad, it fucked with me, champ. I'm talking about my health.
It'll do it.
So
It'll do it. Most people like they're not gonna understand because they never really been part of nothing, outside of the norm. You know what I'm saying? But when you put your time and investment and heart into something, you know, and people who ain't got shit to do with it, got so much to do with it, you know.
mm-hmm. For real. For real. And Sugar Baby was really disappointing, man, because she tried to look out for him because she had respect. She took a picture with Fillmore and everything. Yeah, and he from Louisiana and Sugar Baby from Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
And her and Fillmore talked about old streets and shit and everything in Louisiana and all that at the Whiskey Go Go and on the phone.
Oh wow! At the party. Hmm. Yeah, we have technical difficulties with Johnson. He'll be back shortly. Glad y'all could tune in. This is just one of many stories from the other side of the game. All right, Mr. Johnson, we're back on.
You there?
Yes.
I wonder why I can't hear.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Having trouble connecting.
Yeah, you know Wi-Fi
Can you hear me,
service.
chap? Having trouble connecting. Oh, okay, here we go. It's working.
He loud and clear. Loud and clear. You got an echo. You're gonna have to drop the tab. Yeah,
I'm
you
about to
gotta
do that right.
yeah, we got
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah, so him and Sugar Baby talked about before the Whiskey Go Go, they talked about Louisiana streets and stuff and swamps and all kind of shit. They talked for like 10 minutes, 10, 20 minutes, all that, man, and it just I don't know, champ, man. I don't even know, dog. It's just crazy.
And
And it messed her up, man, because she was trying to look out for him. You know what I'm saying? So just like you, when you said give him some money, you inspired her, like she's like, oh, we're gonna give him another 5 since they ain't paying him. I mean, come on, bro. This is Sugar Baby's money. You know what I'm saying? That we digging in that she got from her deal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for a nigga to do that for you, and you let you know, you let her down like that too, and you let me down like that too. And my lady want to slide you 5? Come on, man.
Now, how you think you would feel if it was $10,000+?
He probably wouldn't even showed up for that. See, he kept asking me where my gift at. He asked me that twice. He asked me that before the Whiskey Go-Go, and he asked me at the Whiskey Go-Go. And I kept telling him, when you come to the studio. And then when he asked us out at the Whiskey Go-Go, me and Sugar Baby said it at the same time, right next to him. Come when you come to the studio. And then he say, You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
According to the video, I didn't see nobody else giving. I didn't see no gifts that he received. And then you say Eugene gave him a coat off the back. Okay. Shit, but then, well, hey, Macaroni gave him a free coat, so hey.
Oh, man.
Shit.
Oh, man.
You feel me, man?
Oh, man. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, you know you're killing me.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, you know you're killing me. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, unbelievable.
Yeah. See,
Unbelievable.
you see how it's a no-show right now?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure by the time when they show up, the doors will be closed. Huh?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Doors closed, lights off.
Chap, hear you? That's crazy. Shit. Mm-hmm. Shit.
Damn.
Yep, man. So I'm not worried about nobody else right now. So I'm more focusing on Sugar Baby. She's going to be working at Hollywood Presbyterian in a minute. But I'm still going to be promoting her music and stuff like that. Both her singles is doing pretty good right now. Still, it's climbing. It's that's a blessing, man. So, with her, so, and I'm going to focus more on Crown, the movie. So,
Yeah, I see about that. Give us a little more detail on that movie.
well, Crown, man, is about, you know, a kid who, you know, he was a kid you know, in school, smart little kid in school and everything, but you know, he had like, you know, little girls, you know, little females giving him, you know, giving him their lunch money and stuff like that. So that kind of like made him feel Crown. That made Crown feel like he wanted to be something different. He knew he was going to be special, and he always told his little friends that he was hanging around with at school. So then after 20 years later, he got older, and then things was different. He became a Mac in the game. You know, you'll see the step by step how he became a Mac in the game and how he got crowned. That's why his name is Crown, and how he got crowned for being in the game. It's going to be, I don't want to give you too much details of it, but it's going to be a very good film. I got some good players in the film that I hollered at today. It's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be different. It's not gonna look like no documentary. It's gonna be like a motion picture film. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really, really nice. You're gonna like it. I don't want to tell you too much about Crown, but I want you, you know, I'm playing this Crown. I'm playing this Crown, but I have a kid who's gonna play me, whose name's gonna be Crown. And then, you know, as I get older, you'll see me then. But other than that, Crown gonna be a good film. People really gonna enjoy it. It's for everybody. Gonna be a little action in the film. I'm gonna start filming like between probably about January or February, or probably between February and March. It's gonna be nice, champ. I think you're gonna dig this film. I might be out there where you at. I haven't decided yet. I haven't really got to the part yet because I just started writing the script tonight. So, you know, but other than that, everything is good. I made a few phone calls, got locations. I made a couple of visits today. Everything's gonna turn out great. Everything's gonna turn out fine. And I'm taking this film to Sundance and stuff like that, and I'm giving it to my folks and try to work me a deal up on it.
Is this a royalty crown?
Hell nah. Ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing. Forget you, champ. It ain't got shit to do with royalty. It got something to do with my book, though. Stay down for your crown.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. So I'll be promoting my book along with the movie.
That's deep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a blessing to be able to still make some moves and still get it together, you know?
Yes. And I'm going to tell you something, champ. I want to tell you, thank you, man. Talking about this tonight on your podcast released a whole lot of stress. I feel good that I was able to let this out. And then God blessed me with Crown. So Yahweh blessed me with Crown. So now I'm just going to run with this all the way with it. And he been throwing a lot of ideas and stuff in my head and things like that. So I know he got my back 100%. Yahweh got my back 100% with this film. So it's going to be a successful film. Believe that. And it's no budget. So I'm good. And, you know, it's coming out of my pocket. So there's no budget. Nothing I do, like I told you before, I don't put a budget on what I do because it can always go past. When you set a budget, it can go past a budget. But if you don't have a budget, it always turn out right. So, and anything, like I say, anything can change. So, but any film or anything I do, I don't never limit myself when it come down to a budget.
That's real.
So, but Crown is going to be a great film to everybody out there. I want y'all to be on the lookout for Crown. Crown going to be a great film. You guys going to enjoy it. I can't tell you if it's going to be rated R, PG. Don't know yet. But yeah, so just be on the lookout for the trailer. You know, because when I start on it, I am going to do the trailer. I'm going to drop the trailer so everybody can have an idea of what Crown is about. It's going to be a heck of a film, though, champ. Believe that.
I can imagine, man. The cover look good, man. Everything.
Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be hard. It's going to be fat. It's going to be fat. That is that's a early poster. That's the temporary poster for everybody to know. That's what the poster look like. But when I release the main poster, which is going to look the same, it's just going to have at the bottom who plays, you know, like this person as whoop whoop whoop, this person as whoop whoop whoop, and then you know the logos of you know the companies and shit like that, and you know what I mean, stuff like that. Because you know I got to put people who's starring in it, people who's in it, and stuff. You know all that goes at the bottom of the poster. But right now, I was putting it out there so everybody can see, to be on the lookout for the movie Crown. And it's going to be coming to a theaters near you, and most likely going to be selective theaters. But you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see it. I'm gonna weigh my options. I'm either I know I could do selective theaters because I got access at theaters. I'm either gonna do it that way, or I might make it where you might have to go to my platform to see the movie. You can't find it on YouTube. You won't find it on Hulu. You won't find it on Netflix. You will have to go to our platform, which is Fantastic Media Group, where you will have to subscribe to see the film.
Man, I'm glad you got some, you know, solid things going on, man, and you know, things turning a new leaf. You know, because that you know, them type of experience can stagnate you. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Mm-hmm.
and do a lot. You know, a lot of detrimental things to your health, to your life, and everything else. Man, I'm glad you was able to shake back. You know, a lot of people are not able to come back from them type of you know experiences, man. You know, because the stakes were so high, or the loss was too big. You know, and things of that nature. So at least you lucky and able to you know move away and still be in good shape.
Well, you know what, champ? I give all that credit to Yahweh, man. I give all that credit to him because he made it where I'm able to talk about it and release a lot, and then he blessed me with this film, Crown. You can't ask for nothing else. He gave me something to focus on, you know, because I was gonna go towards the cereal. You know what I'm saying? But Sugar Baby, like I told you, Sugar Baby was like, no. And then God blessed me with Crown. And then everything just started adding up. So okay, then I promoted with the book. So, and I'm just everything I told you, champ. I'm really serious about that. Went to sleep, and Yahweh is the one that made this happen for me with that, with Crown. And I knew once once I seen once he came with Crown, man, I knew that was gonna be a hit film. And especially the feedback I got from releasing that poster, man, I got love feedback. I mean, people been hitting me, oh, that poster, nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's bad. Oh man, I see. I mean, I got so I already knew that was Yahweh work.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the feedback. Yep. I'm talking about a great feedback, champ. I mean, I got a feedback as if the movie was already out. That's how good my feedback was
That's
for
fantastic.
Crown. Mm-hmm. So I knew that was the work of Yahweh. And you know, sometimes you could pray to Yahweh and ask for something, and he would gear you to another direction. See, I asked for a box, I asked for a name for the box, some names for boxes of cereal. He took me back to the movies. To get back on that. See, so you know, sometimes he know what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's an elevation right there.
Mm-hmm. That's a major fact. Man.
And then for him to bless me with that, and like you said, to able to come back like that, come on, man. I wouldn't have never thought of Crown, bro. I would have never thought of that. I was thinking and thinking and thinking, trying to think of something, and I asked him, and he blessed me with that. Like I told you, he gave me another one, but you know, Roar was the first one, but I asked for, you know, some more of the options.
Mm-hmm.
And then Crown. And Crown was the hit. And then once I released it, the poster, my feedback was like no other, like the movie was out. You know what I'm saying? So I got in touch with my nephew tonight and told him I need 2 songs for the soundtrack. I told him just be him, based on some pimping and some gang, just be himself. So I know I'm gonna get caught. Oh, I got hits from a few players who want to get in the movie.
Oh, that sounds
just
like
from that poster.
Yeah, that sounds like a good deal.
Mm-hmm. I got hits for some players, man. Niggas I ain't even talked to. I mean, they following me on Instagram and stuff, you know, but man, like I'm like, oh, okay. You know, so you know, but I'm gonna take my time on it. I already got the beginning of the script already ready written. That came to mind real quick. You know, once God gave me the concept, everything else was in the game. So I'm just gonna stay positive, champ. Work this film, stay out the way, and do what I do. And like I said, I thank you too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you play a big role, because you put me up on a lot of shit, and a lot of shit came to light. But sometimes you get spanked in the game when you don't listen, and that's what happened to me. So I'm good now because everything been replaced, and I was able to talk about this to relieve a lot of stress so I could feel better. So now, tonight, I should be able to sleep good.
Hey, man, it's fantastic. And, you know, like I said, man, I hate that whole situation went down like that. But, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know. You know, I've seen a whole lot worse. So, like I said, man, you really kind of got off light. Um, no major damage, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It was all, a testimony, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Order in the court, the 16th.
Or big dum dum.
You feel me? Baby,
Yeah.
go put me some
Yeah, it's a cold thumbnail too. I had switched up apps and stuff, man. Yeah, I had to.
We like that. Man, Sugar Baby fell out laughing. Sugar Baby said she loved it. We fell out laughing.
And the Genesis.
And the Genesis.
Hey, that Genesis hard as shit, man.
I told him.
Put some
Message.
No, Sugar Baby said message.
Yeah, man, that Genesis is a cold motherfucker, man. That's one of my favorite YouTube. Phil Collins and U2 and Genesis, all them guys, man. They had that's some legendary tracks, man. But that was one of my personal favorites, though, man, right there. And that was the live band. So he got the sisters and the brothers in there, and the real, trumpets and all that shit going, man. That motherfucker jamming, man.
Yeah, we were watching that. We're like, oh, that's chop for you. You played the right song.
Oh, no doubt. Like I said,
put me two.
Huh?
Wait a minute, hold on, chap. Baby, put me 2 wings in. Only want 2 wings, 1 slice of pizza, and throw some fries in there. All right, go ahead, champ.
Yeah, like I said, man, I hate that whole thing happened, man. They got the link and everything. It wasn't like, motherfuckers didn't know this show was gonna happen. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You did. But yeah, man, lesson learned, man. And, you know what I'm saying? Everything will be everything. Man, I'm glad you could make it tonight. Let everybody step up. B.O.My, Easy Money. You know what I'm saying? Trooper 6ix9ine, Network. You know what I'm saying? Diamond Princess, the Kitty Frappuccino Show, man. #1 moderator in the business. I'm glad everybody could come through, man. Man, we had a good show, man. You got anything that you left out you think you want to bring up, or you cool where you at? What's going on, man?
I'm left out. Only thing I just say is, man, is that I wish everybody else the best of luck. And if you can holler at me, don't holler at me. Happy. I have nothing. I don't hear nothing. Nobody. Champ, can you hear me?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, you clear now. You had disappeared for a second.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to everybody on the SendáRoni channel for tuning in. And I thank you guys for the love and support. Apologize for the situation. of everything. But other than that, look out for the movie Crown coming soon. Next year. Just stay tuned in for the trailer and everything. And everybody have a prosperous evening and stay productive, stay positive, and don't let no one tell you what you cannot do, because you can do anything you want to do and you can make happen anything you want happen. And just stay away from anybody that's negativity, that's negative, that would affect your life. If they're not on the same level you on, don't mess with them. Other than that, God bless everyone and have a great evening.
Salute, man. Salute, man. Shout out to Mike Johnson, man. Shout out to everybody, who came through, who stepped up tonight. And I want to make this clear, this is real life. Take heed, understand. Hopefully this can be a learning lesson to others, how to, categorize and go about business with others, we got a lot, to be thankful for. I read a lot of Facebook comments, seen a lot of Facebook pictures. So it's definitely a serious situation. Wanna do him, motherfucker. Want to use my father's name, motherfucker.
You a fool. I'm about to have to fly out there where you at, man. Shit. Damn.
I'm serious. Some of this shit I thought I'm not surprised at all, but I just, I didn't think I'd see it, this way. But man.
I'm keeping it real with you, bro. I mean, just keep this real shit. It's real shit.
I'm seeing photos, man. Man, this is
I see he didn't want. I see nobody wanted to press that link. Huh?
Lights out.
Like I said, man, this is a real live daytime saga, man. If you looking at this Facebook shit,
Right.
Ride or die. You know what I'm talking about? 40 years, Picture taking on a film mode, motherfuckers. Please don't show me no fake love to get the film on. I said what I said.
You know what I'm saying? Where the gifts at? You get taking the pics. Where's the gifts?
Yeah.
Man.
Where's the bitch?
Yeah.
Fake friends. How many of us have them? Shout out to the real. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did
What's your plans for the rest of the
Did what's the name pop up? Homegirl.
Ooh,
Mickey Howard.
no, she didn't show up.
Hmm. I thought she was here.
I told you the place wasn't even crowded like that. Yeah. Mickey Howard didn't show up at all. Junior said she messed off the deal, so I don't know how that went down. But you know, he lied so much, so
Yeah, man. You know, the devil is the author of confusion.
yeah. 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 You are right about that.
Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes on the enemy, but watch your friends.
Yep. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, I read that.
I wonder who you're talking to. I wonder who you're talking about.
I wonder too. But I know it didn't pertain to who it should have pertained to.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I guess you're not gonna be in Reno. You ain't gonna be there at the Reno event, huh?
I'm not messing with players and stuff no more, man. I'm busy.
Yeah, you mean that?
I mean that. I'm busy, bro. I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm always busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing productive things. I ain't got time to be hanging around and spending money on shit like that, and I ain't making no bread back, man. I got an overhead. You feel me? I got work to do. I got things. I got work to do, people to see, people to meet. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing shit. I'm not doing no more traveling to any more of these balls. I'm not going to no more players' balls. I ain't going to no more player events. I'm not doing none of that. I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool on all that. I'm stepping away from that. I'm on movies and soundtracks and trying to come up, create more other things and meet more new people to elevate my game even further. Acts that I'm already receiving. And I don't want to be around a lot of niggas anyway. Ain't nobody got no women, so I want to be around some women.
So you try to look at them hard legs, huh? Too many hard legs at the party, huh?
You feel me? You feel me? Every time I show up, don't go somewhere, don't nobody got no woman. Everybody just in suits and shoes and ain't nobody got no woman. Nobody ain't. I don't see nobody hugged up on nothing. You know. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing. You know,
They
like
came
Sugar
for
Baby said, everybody in packs.
They came.
Look at that mind.
They came for the DJ.
Man, so many of them niggas was on Sugar Baby at the Whiskey Go-Go, man. It was pathetic. She was standing by herself. I had her standing by herself while I go holler at somebody. They trying to approach her. Oh, you here by yourself? Who you with? And all that. Even I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't gonna put him out there. Huh?
Who?
I ain't gonna even say it, but bottom line,
Pizza wings and what else?
and some fries. Yeah, man, I'm cool. I'm not messing with that stuff, man. If it ain't got nothing to do with some productive stuff, I'm cool. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Everything is a waste of time, champ. I didn't experience everything. And what more can you get up out the game? Ain't much more you can do. You know what I mean, shit, I done got everything I need already from it. I'm good. Ain't nothing else to do. I done been out there. I done did it. I done done it. I done received it. I mean, I'm good. And on the way and all that, it was all bullshit. On the way, climbing to the top, it was all bullshit. Getting into it with this nigga, getting into it with that nigga, because this nigga don't like how you look, and this nigga don't like what you pushing, this nigga don't like how you dress, nigga don't like because you got these many bras, niggas don't. I mean, I'm cool on all that, man. I'm cool. I done did mine. I stumped down. You know what I'm saying? And I gained a lot out of it. I learned a lot out of it. I studied the shit. I'm straight. I see how niggas really is in the game. See, you can watch shit on TV. It looks all good on TV, but when you get into that life, it's a totally different. Really go through you backstabbing and conniving and it's just too much, bro. I don't want to be around that. My life is personal. My
Okay, we
can you
back
hear
on.
me?
Yeah, back on.
Hello?
Yes, you know it's a little in and out, but you hear? Yeah,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, we live a private life, man. So, you know, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? So now that all this is over with, I can get back to my business and put all this behind me.
Okay, man. Hey, man, I'm glad you got some clarity and understanding, man. And you know, like I said, man, I hate that happened, and hopefully we'll get a full play-by-play of what really went on, because you know some people not gonna tell it all, but I'm glad you brought everything you had with it, and you know we're gonna end it like that, man. I'm glad everybody could come through, man. Shout out to everybody, man, who stepped up tonight, and man, you guys have a great, fantastic night. Salute.
Salute.
We're gonna make some love tonight and not war. We're gonna let peace fill the building. Politicians can't do nothing for us. It's just a phone, baby. In the back of my Chevy when the violence get heavy, baby. I gotta put some more wood in your fire, baby. telephone booth. Remember when we had to pay those nickels and dimes to make a call? I'm in the telephone booth, baby. Use your imagination. Yeah. Hey, Candace, Lady C and Lola. Hit me, baby. And if you hang up, waiting for the moment when you got time to give. Everybody, baby, get your love going. What's the telephone bill? Yeah. I'm just feeling and loving, waiting for the moment when you got time to give. Everybody, baby, get your love going. What's the telephone bill? Now check this out, baby. I just like to say that I like to, baby. Sweet love to you. Spread your wings and let's make some dreams come true, baby. One more thing I'd like to say that it feels good. Check this out, baby. You know, everything good is nasty. There ain't nothing good unless you play with it. So tonight, we're gonna play with that thing. Can I play with that thing a little bit? Can I play with that thing? It's called finger pumping. Finger pumping, baby. Yeah. If I can get y'all to join in, I'll sing it 3 times. Everything good is not to stay. Everything good unless you play it, baby. Y'all got that? All the fellas and all the ladies jumping in and they're all united and they say that. Everything good is not to stay. But it ain't no good unless you play it, baby. Today, I'm sure like the money. If you think that it's okay, I won't worry. Can I play for all y'all today? I sure I ever want you to be catching me playing with myself. I want to play with somebody else, don't you? Tossing off is cool when you're about 11 or 12. But after that, ain't nothing like a real thing, baby. They don't know nothing about that. So what I want y'all to do right now is pop. That's all I ask. Pop. We're gonna play together, man. Pop. Mothers don't play together no more. Pop. Put your fingers together. Open the wings, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm doing.